And what I remember is that there's these guards there who look very, very powerful. And they don't have glamorous, powerful, whatever kind of army kind of clothes. They're dressed in very simple shirts and trousers. But what was interesting was their expression on their face made them very powerful. And actually, it's that expression in the eyes that says, that kind of made me feel like, or that was saying to me like, you are under my control, and you know it. So don't upset me, don't even grab my attention, because you will feel the consequences. Actually, that kind of eyes they had. And what was interesting was, even on the way back from coming in from India, I studied their eyes a little more, and they really were soulless, and they really were, depends. Their eyes changed depending on their mood. So if any of them was like, I want to pick on you, they'd pick on you. Their eyes would say it. So, anyway, I felt already this tension. It was already hot, the sun was up, and I could feel this real tension between the people who were congregated from the bus, who would drop down from the bus, and these kind of guards that were on the sides. So anyway, we stand up in the line, and everybody quiets down a little bit. And this guard comes around and takes our passports. And I'm like, why do we have to give our passports? And they say they have to check it. My cousin just give it to them. I know these are the regulations. And then eventually we gave them, I was convinced by him to give it to them. So I gave it to him. And he walked around and gave it to another guard who gave it to another guard. And I'm like, fuck, yes, my passport. Suddenly I realized how vulnerable I felt. Because if that passport disappears, where is my proof of identity? They could just say I'm Bangladeshi, I'm a bandit. It's amazing how much a passport holds, how much power a passport holds. A passport holds between a good life and a bad life. Between life and death, and it holds everything in just a piece of paper. And it was just incredible how much I wanted to hold on to it. My eyes were like a hawk. I studied it as it was passed from one guard's hands to another guard's hands to another guard's hands. And my passport was different because it was red. So I could study it. I could keep track of it. But the other passports were Bangladeshi because the predominant nationality of these people who were congregated there were Bangladeshi, so they're the green one. So I studied it as it went to the top. And the guards at the top were putting stamps on it. And suddenly there was this rush of people that went towards the guards, except it was kind of put to stop by other guards. These guards suddenly formed lines and said, no, you have to wait. Because suddenly people started to panic, like, I don't know what was happening. Basically, it was chaos. And my cousin just grabbed me and said, hold on to me. And he said, can you see your passport? So he gave me a bit of a push-up. Actually, I go into his shoulder. I kind of tried to look up. I said, yeah, my passport, your passport. I don't know where your passport is. So anyway, we said, listen, fuck, let's just get out of here. Let's just wait.